What's up, everybody? Welcome to the vlog. I've got a problem. That problem is this shed is it's disgusting. It's the bane of my existence. It literally needs to be cleaned. Today I'm not leaving this shipping container until it is clean. I'm sick and tired of this building. It's horrible. We're gonna make it awesome. I got a fan club out here cheering me on. Got my ducks out here. We're all enjoying it. It just rained, so they're loving it. They're playing in the water like it's Christmas out there. We gotta put all this stuff. All this stuff is stuff that we've listed this week. We gotta put them in the bins. I'm gonna put these bins right here where this shelf's at. I'm gonna put that shelf right where that wall's at. So we gotta clean out this whole hallway. I'm going to try to put all of this stuff here on this shelf once it gets in the back. I've got to take these two suitcases in because we're gonna be pack. Holly likes to pack like a month early for a vacation, so she's gonna want those. We're going on a cruise. These bins are going there. This thing, I'm gonna try to get Holly to sell it on Facebook because we don't need it anymore, and get this whole thing. Like, look at all this dirt and crap in the floor. It's gonna be clean today. I'm not leaving this building until it's clean. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put all this stuff up. Clean this table off. Ready? Break. We do have 4 things that have sold, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull those items so that I can replace these items that are new and ready to go up with the items that we pull so that I know I have room for them. So that's the first thing we're gonna do is pull 4 items that we've already sold. Hopefully we sell more because it's not until Monday that I've got to ship those off. But like I said, we are still on current days. I didn't say that already, so I don't know why I said that, but we're on current days. Now you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff up. We ended up not going to school today. I just got a message about a t-shirt. Let me check that out. Maybe I sold a 5th thing. That message was from somebody who was looking for a Pacific shirt that had a Pacific cotton blend. And he asked me what the blend was on the shirt. And literally, my 3rd photo was a close-up of the tag that had that written on it. So I just took a screenshot and sent it to him. Like, you got to do a little bit of the work yourself, you know? You can't just get everything handed to you. You got to do a little work yourself. Like, if you would have looked at the photos all the way through, you would have saw that. We'll see if he buys it. Probably not. Hey, if you were wondering, it gets pretty hot in a storage unit in the middle of summer with no breeze. Yeah, all sweat. This is not water. This is all sweat. I wish it was water. I would love to have a swimming pool to fall into right now. But we got some stuff done. It doesn't look like, I actually feel like I made it worse, but I feel like it's about to get a lot better because I made it worse. So as you see, I got my shelf from here to back here. That was the main thing we had to do. So I had to move all of the stuff that was here up here. And in order to do that, I had to move all the stuff that was here up there. But I got these bins in. That looks pretty nice. I'm going to just place all my big boxes that I might ship stuff out in later behind there, or if we ever move. We got that right there. Problem is I've created a funnel of death, we're going to call it, of all the stuff that I had to move out. So now what I'm trying to do is take all this stuff out of bins and put them in smaller bins. Either these bins back here or put them in. I've got a couple of these things emptied out that I'm going to put in. I've got a couple more that I'm going to grab that slide in here, and I'm just going to fill these shelves with all of this stuff. I plan on throwing a lot of it away, but right now it's 12:30. I'm going to go eat lunch and dry off some of the sweat. Dude, I'm smoking in here. Pretty decent lunch. Had some chicken strips and some baked beans. Weather's starting to get a little iffy out here. Wind's been picking up a lot. Apparently they've already canceled graduation for a school locally. Our main so we have like a county school, then we have like a main school in town. I don't know. But they canceled their graduation, which was tonight, and moved it to tomorrow night because of the weather. I'm wondering if anybody else is going to follow, because ours is tonight. So I'm wondering if we're going to be doing ours tonight still. Most likely probably still will try to push through, because it looks like it's going to be a little bit later whenever the major stuff hits. But they might try to rush through it to get everybody home in time for that. So it's going to be kind of playing it by ear up until go time. So I think we're still going to do it, but it's going to be like, hey, get home quick because here it comes. once the graduation is over. But I'm back out here trying to get this thing done. I've got this box here that's all donation to Goodwill. So I'm going to go ahead and bag that up. I'm going to keep that tote because I want to use that tote to put a lot of stuff in and put it on that back shelf back there. I've got some stuffed animal bags that I'm going to try to figure out where to put them for now and then go through them later. I don't want to go through them today. Definitely not on my list of things I need to do. Find a place to put those and then go from there. Wish me luck. But I thought I'd go ahead and show you what it looks like halfway through. Bags of stuff everywhere, stuff underneath there. It's still a huge mess. All that looks horrible. What's that on the wall? It's a huge spider. Check that guy out. Where'd he go? Boom. Ah! All right, it's the end of the day. I've got to get ready to go. I've got to get ready to go do graduation. Looks like it's still on. Got a ton of trash on top of the car that I've got to take over to the dump truck my father-in-law has. But the room looks pretty decent. I didn't get done, but we're very close. I feel really good about where we came from this morning for sure. Here's a shot of what we're at now, and I'll tell you what we're going to do next. Probably knock it out tomorrow, finish it up. All right, this box is all stuff that I can list to sell except for this bag, which I've got to find a place for it back there. This right here, I think I'm going to donate it. I don't know if it works. I might take it inside and actually try to use it. Not sure if I want to use it or donate it, but that's either going to go inside or to Goodwill. This is all office stuff. It's got tape and different things that I can use for the office. This is a map that I want to put up on the wall in there. All this is paperwork I got to go through to figure out if it's trash or if it goes into the office. But the floor looks pretty decent now. It was pretty junky. Got a pile of coin rollers. All this stuff is gone. Looks really good. We got a pretty clean walkway. All this stuff has been put up. I got to go through these 3 bags and clean up a little bit here. I've got kind of just stuff shoved into this corner. All this stuff on this shelf and this shelf are for sale. So I'm going to try to list all this stuff and get it put into one of these totes within the next week. All this stuff is already listed. The bottom I got a list, but they're all the same thing. They're these little lights. Up top is just storage. I'm going to relist this. This is the bow and arrow from Dude Perfect. I put the wrong measurements for the box and messed myself over and almost lost money on that. I had to cancel it. Got some tools and different things. So this still needs some work back here, but I can easily walk up and get what's sold. That's what I cared about. That's what I wanted. I have another one of these black tables right here that I'm going to trade out for this one. This one is one of those foldable tables. So I don't want to mess these foldable tables up by putting a lot of weight on it. These other ones are a lot more sturdy. So I'm going to trade out tables once I get all this stuff off and probably scoot it down to about right here. I've got some Christmas totes that are put away in the house. I have them in a closet that I want to clean out that closet and use it for something else. So I'm going to put the Christmas totes right here. And Holly's business totes I'm going to put underneath the table once we clean out everything from underneath the table there. No, but honestly, I'm really pleased with this. We got really far today. Super hot though. One thing I'm going to buy in here is a fan. One thing I did getting ready for that fan is I have a power strip put in. I also have a light here I have to run it to my building over here to get power, but there's an outlet on the outside of it. So, yeah, it's getting pretty windy. Oh crap, thought something was gonna hit me in the head. It's getting pretty windy out here. I'm gonna go ahead and close this up for the day, get a shower, get ready to go take photos of graduation. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Get out and do something that you didn't want to do today. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to spend, I started at 11 o'clock, I think, and I've been going, and it's now 4 o'clock, and I've been out here all day long working on this thing, and it was worth it, because this is going to make it easier for me to do stuff tomorrow, and it's got me motivated to want to finish up some stuff. I want to get a topper for this so I can use this as a workstation. I was having to balance my laptop up here when I was putting up everything. Oh, gotta turn this crate around. Hold on. That looks much better. All right. Yeah, I feel really good about the work we got done today. There's plenty of room to work in here. I've got room to put some more stuff in here. I'm going to put my Christmas totes out here instead of in the house. And that'll give us some more room in the house to work with things. It's a work in progress. We're trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. Once we start, my goal by the end of the summer is to be able to do away. Somebody shot a gun. To do away with this middle shelf. I would like to sell that by the end of summer. And so put everything on this shelf here. We're going to sell all that stuff. And just, yeah. So try to sell enough out of the back of this room and throw away enough stuff where I can use that as one less shelf back there and be able to clean up a lot more room and have 3 foot to the back so I can walk all the way straight back. That'd be really nice. I got to figure out what to do with this turf. I really want to do something cool. I'm thinking about putting it around the edge of the fire pit that I put out here that I was talking about the other day. If you're new here, I'm wanting to build a fire pit next to some blueberry bushes that my daughter picked out and planted. She really loves to plant stuff, so I just thought that area was really pretty. It's hard to mow, especially now that I put blueberry bushes all over it. So maybe I'm going to put one more blueberry bush over there and maybe turn that into like a gravel area where we can get some stuff done. Maybe make it like a little nice picnic area where we can all come out as a family, cook some hot dogs and marshmallows and all that fun stuff. All right, that's what we're going to get done today. Like I said, thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.